What if one day, Earth decided to hit the brakes? Imagine waking up to a morning where the planet isn't spinning. The sky isn't moving, the sun's stuck in one spot, and everything feels off. Welcome to a day where Earth stops spinning for 24 hours. Buckle up, or maybe don't, because gravity's about to get weird. First things first, let's talk about speed. Right now, Earth spins at about 1,600 kilometers per hour, 1,000 miles per hour, at the equator. If it suddenly stopped, everything not bolted down would keep moving at that speed. Cars, buildings, trees, people, yes, you, would go flying sideways. It would be like the world's worst roller coaster ride, except there's no seatbelt and no track. Airplanes in the sky. They're now missiles. Oceans. They're not staying put. Water from the seas and oceans would slosh onto land like a spilled drink, causing massive tsunamis that drown coastal cities. Say goodbye to your beach vacation, it's now 500 kilometers inland. And here's the fun part, gravity would still exist, but without Earth's rotation, things get uneven. The centrifugal force that balances gravity would vanish. Water at the equator would rush toward the poles, leaving a giant belt of dry land around the middle of the planet. Congratulations, equator dwellers. You're now living in a desert. As for the day itself, time would take a vacation. Normally, Earth's spin gives us day and night, but with no spinning, one side of the planet gets permanent sunlight while the other side plunges into endless darkness. It's like someone flipped the switch on your life and said, let's try half barbecue, half freezer. The sunny side. Temperatures soar like a microwave on max power. Crops dry up, rivers evaporate, and people start melting faster than ice cream in July. On the dark side, it's the opposite, freezing temperatures, endless night, and a vibe so depressing even vampires wouldn't want to hang out there. But wait, there's more. The atmosphere wouldn't stop moving just because the Earth did. Winds would howl at speeds you can't even imagine, strong enough to rip trees from the ground and turn small objects into deadly projectiles. Tornadoes would look like a gentle breeze in comparison. And let's not forget the magnetic field. Earth's spin helps keep our magnetic field alive, which protects us from the sun's radiation. Without it, solar winds would bombard us with harmful rays, frying electronics, disrupting satellites, and giving us all an unhealthy dose of cosmic sunburn. Sunscreen won't save you this time. You might think, surely, we'd find a way to survive. Well, yes and no. Humans are resilient, but this isn't just a bad weather day, it's a complete planetary breakdown. Underground bunkers might help for a while, but the real question is, how do you rebuild society on a planet that's gone rogue? Animals would struggle too. Birds that rely on magnetic fields to navigate. Lost. Ocean creatures. Confused by the shifting water. Even plants would suffer, unable to cope with the extreme heat or cold. Earth would become a chaotic mess of uninhabitable zones, with survivors huddled in a few lucky spots where conditions are bearable. But here's the twist, if Earth started spinning again after 24 hours, things wouldn't go back to normal. The sudden movement would cause another round of destruction. Imagine the world's biggest earthquake combined with global tsunamis and hurricane-force winds. Basically, Earth would hit the reset button, and it wouldn't be pretty. So, how did we even get here? Maybe it was a cosmic prank, or perhaps aliens wanted to see what happens when you mess with Earth's rotation. Whatever the reason, one thing's clear, spinning is essential. It's not just about keeping time or making days happen, it's what keeps everything in balance. The next time you feel dizzy or complain about a long day, just remember, at least the planet hasn't stopped spinning. Because if it did, we'd all be in for the wildest, and shortest, 24 hours of our lives.